What's good, everybody? Okay. Sorry, danger sounds that really feel like success. Regional greetings and Southern hospitality bows to you. It's me, the USA South Bow's biggest subconsciously awake claimant, the dominant male 31007 Bows claimant, plug and founder of the US South, the one in said family dad calls one bow above all Southern hospitality, which is also my regional superpower gift exclusively given to me by 31007 in Vallejo one night, the city where the original crest riders was at when the Rumpelation started in California. I'm the first Louisianan and Southerner to start a Louis for Life path in 1997, paging individuals in Vallejo, and I'm still here today. Shouts out to USA Self-Sustaining Grace. And when USA Origin claiming, it's better than 31007 exclusively in Vallejo, California than any other city when doing your biggest family hits according to the regional discrimination you're born in. Still bumping natural selection. And let me know when you get a physical feat for over 20, 40 years and another second made that subconsciously awake leveling event way. Instead of the old manually made way as a person. Like when I was born as a person, I could move my fingers manually. And to the foreign holy colors, no thanks. The California Code Father already saved my life. You should have chosen to accept 31007 into your life. And your USA origin stories would be that. Like I was saying, out here, as you saw, Georgia just lost. So yeah, it was a devastating one. Like 9-second kick or something. No, that catch. They got in the field goal range. That was devastating to us. But that means I get to play with Georgia next year. College football 27, I get to play with Georgia. But first game, FCS Southeast LSU. Let me make sure everybody starting roles. Big Turban 6'2". Starting rolling. The rookie cut. So that guy, we got a rookie starting. Reach. Rookie starting left edge. Defensive tackles. And excellent. Good. Mike and Mike. Good. Good. And my freshman starting. Barry McKissick. Freshman starting. Second freshman. Freshman kicker starting. Enrique. Yeah, everything was good. Let's get this started. Get this started.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Tigers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Groupers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experiences, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Now the pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Groupers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The LSU Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who's going to be trying to.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early on this opening drive for them. They're doing a nice job running the football there on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
To the ground. He's got it again. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got rid of him quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're working that left side. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, they had a fantastic offseason. #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Well, lots of pressure, no question about it, but I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like that's part of the process that goes with it. But you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that...
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 4 over Rice. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They were able to make a quick stop.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Groupers are on the move. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. Turning it on! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Groupers with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They go to the ground. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's got 67 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to power their way ahead. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it there. Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now they're going to throw it. Under fire. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats.
LSU 14 and 0.
Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Touchdown LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On the option. They'll give it to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The groupers will send out the punt unit. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now, it's a running room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Barlow. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Middleton. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll set up to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense?
There he goes. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Groupers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, they blocked the extra point. Picks it up. That's a live ball. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. 10. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
That makes the score LSU 29, Bandits 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Chandler. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Craig. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The kick is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. Past the first down marker and still running. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, a number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Let's go! Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. Last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting the completion. Now, didn't like what he sees. What does he have? He has the ability to take off and scramble and make some yards. So this QB's really feeling comfortable.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the groupers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Tony.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties.
It's a seam wide open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. 42. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to back and leaves it. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations. And we've seen...
Touchdown LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 10 over Nevada. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And now this offense will take the field again. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
2nd down coming up. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Hunt is on its way. Here's a return from midfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. He's going
I literally pressed timeout.
A little bit from 47 yards away. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Groupers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Leaves it with the back. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what he did.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Tries to stop me from being 31007. Tries to stop me from being Bose. It's boring.
They'll go right back to him. Hard running there. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now on the move. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running to the left. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The give out of the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
They actually blocked the left side.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground.
They actually
to cover.
blocked the
Pick up
left
that
side.
first down. Trying play action. That's a flag. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football.
Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense.
Touchdown!
Boring.
Great job by the back on the option.
Boring.
And on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want. This lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays.
Boring.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Boring.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going
Boring.
nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Boring.
Got to give the defense credit.
Boring.
Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their
Boring.
back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake.
Ah, boring.
Gets there, gets home, gets him down.
Boring.
And it's
Boring.
there's not much to point out that this
Boring.
they're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Hauls it in, looking for space.
Boring.
Working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the
Boring.
LSU will dive into the playbook.
Boring.
On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or
Boring.
in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience
Boring.
of this offense that last drive, too, on
Boring.
that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these
Boring.
plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way.
Boring.
I got to find a way to maybe be more
Boring.
aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm.
Boring.
they got going.
And the Tigers line up
Boring.
trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll
Boring.
bully their way for the first. Oh, he's got some space.
Boring.
Man, he has been picking up yards
Boring.
in bunches today. Jesse,
Boring.
show off all the skills.
He's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Boring.
On the ground here to keep this
Boring.
drive going and give them a
Boring.
first down.
Boring.
He now has 84 yards on the day.
Boring.
The defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day.
Boring. Boring.
Power football.
Boring.
Stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll
Boring.
stay on the attack from there.
Boring. Boring. Boring.
Operating in the red zone
Boring.
here on 2nd down.
Boring.
Off play action.
No.
He let
Boring.
that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Boring.
We'll see if they go back to the air
Boring.
after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
Boring.
3rd down play from the gun. Nifty little
Boring.
scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Boring.
And that is such a gut punch for this
Boring.
defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field.
Boring.
You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's
Boring.
able to escape scramble
Boring.
and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this.
Damn
The
it.
end zone in is picked off.
I don't know why I tried to sink that there.
Defensive
Boring.
players don't always see where the ball is.
Boring.
They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good
Boring.
job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
The give to the back.
Boring.
Trying to take it back.
6. They put in a different quarterback. I have.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before
Boring.
he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Boring.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of
Boring.
downs. Quarterback on the keeper.
Boring.
Turning it on. And he picks up the first down, but he will
Boring.
remember the price he paid after
Boring.
that hit. It'll be a first down from the
Boring.
49-yard line.
Boring. Boring.
He'll do it himself.
Boring.
Lose 3 yards on the play.
Boring.
And the groupers now with a long
Boring.
way to go to pick up the first down.
Boring.
The play action fake. Here's the hit.
Boring. Boring.
Well, this offense
Boring.
keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in
Boring.
situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have
Boring.
many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you
Boring.
don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drive.
That's a fumble.
Woo.
Sometimes
Boring.
the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep
Boring.
possession on that one.
Boring. Boring. Boring.
On the move, looking for
Boring.
a little sliver of hope. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close.
Boring.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion
Boring.
as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Boring. Boring.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So first down, final period.
Boring. Boring.
Wants to throw on first down.
Boring.
Complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it
Boring.
across the line and pick up the first down.
Boring.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap
Boring.
it from midfield. The run from the shotgun.
Boring. Boring. Boring.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Boring.
Back to pass.
Oh,
And it'll
boring.
be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Boring.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long
Boring.
up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll
Boring.
tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Middleton.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive,
Boring.
regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is
Boring.
left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention.
Boring. 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 Boring.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll pull it on the read. Banging,
Boring.
slithering, whatever it takes to get that
Boring.
ball up to the 32.
Boring.
The groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're
Boring.
looking for an advantage to the right.
Boring.
Defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll
Boring.
be 3rd and short from their own
Boring.
33.
Boring.
They'll try to move the chain.
Boring.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down.
Boring.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the groupers line up to punt it away.
Boring.
Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Boring. 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 Boring.
Special teams proving to be special.
Man, this has been a
Boring.
complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The option look.
Boring.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. Here comes
Boring.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense
Boring.
because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears
Boring.
back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive
Boring.
plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Boring. Boring.
And the returner will be knocked down.
Boring.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball? Mixing, running, breaks into the open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, fly
And the
that block.
quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field,
Boring.
but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it.
Boring.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking left. Wide open down.
Boring.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Boring.
It really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still
78.
They're airing it
Boring.
out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Boring.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. A
Boring.
little screen to the running back. Oh, what a cut! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Boring.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Boring.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything.
Boring. Boring.
And honestly, it's been about
Boring.
complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work.
Boring. Boring.
Motion from the wideout.
Boring.
Leaves it with the running back.
Boring.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Boring.
Trying play action.
Ah, boring!
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
On 3rd and long.
Boring!
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all
What
over
the
this
hell?
quarterback today.
Boring. 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 Boring.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have
Boring.
been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been
Boring.
doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until
Boring.
they find an answer.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Boring.
A most efficient
Boring.
pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Boring. Boring.
Running back searching for a hole.
Boring. Boring. Boring.
He'll
Boring.
be down at the 4-yard line after that
Boring.
terrific run.
Boring.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th
Boring.
quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle.
Boring!
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Boring. Boring. Boring.
It hasn't mattered
Boring.
what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a
Boring.
higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their
Boring.
foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to
Boring.
get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Boring. Boring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out
Boring.
to the 25-yard line.
Boring.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive.
Boring.
He'll ride his man on the option.
Boring.
Stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Boring.
This offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try
Boring.
to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this
Boring.
offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has
Boring.
dominated this entire game.
Boring. Boring.
Off the play fake
Boring.
on 1st down. The throw.
Boring.
Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary
Boring.
and the term game wrecker, a
Boring.
picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd
Boring.
sack here today.
Ah, boring.
To him as he throws. Complete to the right.
Boring.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Boring.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to
Boring.
lose a yard on that one.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but, man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a
Boring.
beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
Oh, boring.
Turnover. Picked up a few extra.
Boring.
What a play by this defense.
Boring.
Looking looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Boring.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Boring.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The run to the right. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Groupers will punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Now the play fake. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page. Get the incompletion. That's something positive their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by this defense. Understanding responsibility football. Playing the first option. Playing the second option. There was absolutely...
boring! The rookie.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start. Getting that first...
Be right back.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, thanks for coming through. More later. Later, y'all.